We are back with the PFF 101. We already broke down 51 through 101, but it's time to go through the top 50. Don't forget, this is just based off the 2018 season, and it's the best players regardless of position, other than maybe fullbacks and special teamers. We don't love them.
They just don't play enough.
They just don't play enough. We do take into consideration snap count. So let's get into it. The number 50 player in the PFF 101 is Brandon Graham of the Philadelphia Eagles. I know we didn't have the great sack totals again, but he had 70 total pressures. That was number 4 among all edge defenders, 88.1 overall grade. He was a top 10 edge defender once again this year, and he hits free agency. He'll be one of the more coveted edge defenders on the free agent market.
All right, on to number 49, where we have Los Angeles Rams wide receiver Robert Woods. Fresh off a career year here in 2018, he was one of 15 wide receivers to average more than 2 yards per route run. Only dropped 2 passes all season long on 88 catchable targets. A solid receiver there for the Rams, career year for him.
All right, another receiver is going to come in at number 48. It is Davante Adams of the Green Bay Packers, an 87.8 overall grade. That was number 9 among all receivers during the regular season. Caught 111 passes for almost 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns, passer rating of 121.6 when targeted. Davante Adams, one of the best receivers this year. It's simply getting open. He was Aaron Rodgers' go-to receiver.
All right, on to number 47. We're going to the big fella on the offensive line here, Terron Armstead, left tackle, New Orleans Saints. Would have been higher on this list had he not gotten hurt. Only 602 snaps, but was the second highest graded offensive lineman in the entire NFL this past season. His game against Myles Garrett, where he only allowed 1 pressure, was one of the most impressive performances from an offensive lineman this season.
Love Armstead. Super fun to watch. Number 46, back to the edge defenders. It's Jadeveon Clowney from the Houston Texans. His big thing, I know he's got a big name and he's flashy, but his run defense is incredible. Number 2 run grade among all edges at 91.8. Still had 59 pressures. That was 18th in the league, and he had the number 15 pass rush grade like Brandon Graham. He also hits free agency as one of the more coveted names on the market.
Nice name scouting there, Steve. On to 45, we have Kevin Byard, the safety for the Tennessee Titans. He's improved every single season of his NFL career, onto an 88.4 overall grade this past season. He is one of the elite safeties in the NFL. Only missed 6 tackles on 87 attempts also this year. He was incredibly sound, both run defense and coverage for your Tennessee Titans.
And then how did I get all the edge defenders, Mike? Coming in at number 44, Jerry Hughes of the Buffalo Bills. We have an 88.7 overall grade. He had the number 2 pass rush grade at 90.4, 74 pressures also tied for second. The Buffalo Bills quietly had one of the best defenses in the league. Jerry Hughes, the best player on that defense.
I also get a defensive lineman here. Not edge, but interior guy. Some love for the nose tackle. And Kenny Clark, the Green Bay Packers nose, had a career year this past year. The young fella took his pass rush to the next level. 46 pressures this past season after 31 in 2017. He looks like the most complete nose tackle in the NFL at the moment.
All right, now coming in at number 42. Remember, we said all positions are created equally. That's why you get a quarterback here at number 42. It's Russell Wilson. Had this been value-based, he's a top 10 player in the NFL from a value standpoint. But number 42 in our rankings, he had an 89.2 grade when we include the playoffs, 36 touchdowns and 7 interceptions, again, including that one playoff game. The thing I loved about Russell Wilson, he did avoid those interceptions, but the highest percentage of big-time throws in the NFL this year. I know they tried to run the ball a ton this year, Mike, but when they gave him a chance to pass, he was incredible.
Yes, he was. On to 41, a little lower than we usually expect him, but Aaron Rodgers here set the PFF record for throwaways, but he was still exceptional in terms of pushing the ball down the field. 5th most big-time throws among all quarterbacks, and then he paired that with the fewest turnover-worthy throws. Very safe quarterback. Only 7 turnover-worthy plays on the year. He is 41 player on this list of 101.
Really odd season for Aaron Rodgers.
Really was,
he was
yes.
very good, but didn't, something was missing. For Rodgers this year. So there you have it. It's 41 through 50. Be sure to check out all of our videos as we count down the PFF 101.